Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to our channel. We have a wonderful show for you all tonight. We have a great topic, a controversial topic. We are chopping up with the pies.
I'm Pie.
And I am Cassandra Pie. And today we will be discussing, I got a good one. It's our opinion of beauty. Influenced by Hollywood, or is it something we feel from within?
Well,
it's our opinion of beauty influenced by Hollywood, or is it something we naturally see with our own eyes? I'm gonna look over at Pie over here. I know my opinion on this. I'm gonna see what he has to say.
Well, I always like to intro my classic. This is instrumental Chaka Khan Hollywood. Since we're talking about Hollywood, I thought it'd be just make sense to just throw it in the mix. So this is instrumental Chaka Khan, once again, Soul Sister, and I don't want to get sued, but I'm gonna turn that off. So anyway, the influential things that goes on in Hollywood that can influence people, looks, and whatever might occur after that. So, what is that you want to ask me, and what is that you want me to share? Because I'm gonna tell the truth today.
I'm asking you from just your personal experience. Is what you see as beautiful or not so beautiful? Was it influenced? Was your opinion influenced by what you saw on TV or in movies? Or was that just like what you naturally saw as beautiful, or was not beautiful?
Well, for me, it's twofold. Have I been influenced by Hollywood? Yes. Have you been influenced by Hollywood? Yes. Will you continue to be influenced by Hollywood? Yes. Hold on let me get these gloves. This thing might pop off up here in a minute. Let me get these gloves because she get the, I don't know. Let me get these gloves.
I'm gonna stand on mine.
And you got one more time. I did got my glove. So yeah, Hollywood has influenced me on some things on board. What's pretty, what's not. Coming up of ages, my coming up as a youngin'. We spend a lot of time in the front of the TV, especially when we were kids, even when we were adults. But everybody, hers is no, but mine is everybody that's breathing in America have been influenced by Hollywood. Because if you watch TV, I'm talking about the millennials. I'm talking about the 90s. When the black and white TV first kicked in, everybody was tuned in. That was the social media at that time, but you just couldn't give information back, but you was able to receive a lot of it. So yes, everybody, black, white, green, and yellow, small or tall, and that's not all, have been influenced by the Hollywood culture, the brainwashing mechanism to make us believe what we see is real when it's really artificial. Because everybody is beautiful within themselves. But yes, we have been influenced.
I say no. I say no, because at the end of the day, watching TV as a young girl, 5, 6, 7 years old, and I'm watching a sitcom with different characters on it. I may have seen one person on there. She wasn't dressed up all pretty or anything, and the other person wasn't either. But I thought that the other one person was pretty, just naturally pretty to me, and maybe the other woman on there wasn't so pretty to me. There was no influence there. I just looked with my own eyes to what was pretty or not. I wasn't influenced, I was not brainwashed in any way of believing from what I feel is beauty. Now, the next person may not think who I'm thinking is pretty is actually pretty, but I didn't need no Hollywood influence to have an opinion on what beauty is. So I say no.
See, everybody, that's a flavor. You ever play sports? That's a flavor file. Go to the bench because you just been shot out late.
You don't need to be influenced about what's up.
Needing and being influenced is two different things. I don't need to take a bath, but I'd have to. I don't need to go to work, but I got to pay my bills. So I don't need to be influenced by Hollywood, but I am. I have been.
Okay.
I've been told a lie, and I believe that mechanism that's in Hollywood, that mechanism in Hollywood makes me judge people incorrectly. They make me call people fat. They make me call people black.
So Hollywood is
make me call people.
I'm talking about not the blub on their behind.
They make me call people ugly. They make me look down on people. This is what I have.
Okay, so if somebody's teeth is crooked, is it Hollywood saying it's crooked, or because you see it, they think it's crooked?
No. Let me explain to you. I'm talking about as a
you just said Hollywood's making you call them fat.
I believe that Hollywood influences Americans. I am an American. You don't see me. Do you look like I'm from Venezuela?
We're talking about what you see is beauty.
Telling you. I'm telling you what I see and what's been told to me. Now, because I'm of age, I have the power of discernment of my own. I can know what's big and what's little. I can decide on my own. I don't need a Hollywood influence. Okay. And let me be honest. When I say Hollywood, I'm talking about a machine that we look at every day, all day. If it's the news, if it's social media, that's Hollywood to me. That's Hollywood to me. So, but in earlier days, you only had what you would see like for us TV movies, sitcoms, things of that nature. But I'm talking about we have been taught what pretty is based on what we have seen. We've been taught. Here's a good example. Why do women get married in the Hollywood style fashion that they seen on TV? Why do women feel like they got to go in debt to get all of the extras that Hollywood had promoted? Then next thing you know, right after the wedding, they full grown, full blown broke.
Beauty when it comes to human beings.
I'm just making
the face.
I just said
we're not talking about going all out, spending some money on.
I'm making an example. You want to know what have Hollywood done for me?
Okay. Let's take it all the way back. Let's take it back when you was growing up as a little boy. I know I got to go way back, but we're gonna take it back to when he was a little boy and you watching Sanford and Son.
Okay.
When you saw Esther.
It was all right.
Yeah, okay, hold on. You saw Esther. Was Esther beautiful to you?
No, she wasn't, because the writer of the movie script told me that she was ugly.
So you telling me that she was beautiful?
It was all right to make fun of ugly people who will soon to be ugly. In this day and time,
so let me get this straight. So if she looked the exact same way with the makeup they had on, with the wig and all that, but she was supposed to be beautiful, you would have just assumed she was beautiful because they said that character was beautiful.
Well, I mean, that's me being influenced as a kid.
What? No, now you going to have answer. No. Listen to the question again.
Well, let me listen.
If she was dressed the same way in Severance, nothing changed.
Okay.
The only thing that changed is they called her beautiful in the sitcom instead of ugly. So you telling me by them saying that she was beautiful, that you would have automatically thought, oh, that's a beautiful.
Yeah.
Lies.
Yeah. I would have thought she was a bad. It's a shame.
You are telling me go away, but that is not true.
See, let's deal with the reality of this. Have you seen Esther, since you said her, have you seen her off the camera without the makeup? That's a nice looking woman. In real life, Esther on Severance was a nice looking woman. So I'm just saying, in the movies, in the fictionary world, she was ugly. She had a 8-month cookie looking face, or whatever Fred would say to her. But in real life, when I saw her in real life on some movies, she was nice looking.
Okay. So since we're gonna talk about real life, let me speak. Since we're gonna talk about real life. You're a full heterosexual man. You're not gay at all in the least bit, right?
I'm hellified. What?
Sometimes
you get it mixed up. It's heterosexual.
Oh.
Okay. That's okay.
You're a straight man.
All day.
But you know a nice looking man versus a ugly man, right? You know
where you going with that?
Stop flogging. Stop flogging. Ain't no future in this front. Okay, ain't no future in the front. Ain't no future in the front. Okay, hold on.
Nice looking man,
So-
ugly man.
okay. Now I'm not trying to just throw nobody under the bus.
Okay.
So just say now Denzel, he got a little old now, but let's take back Denzel about 20 years ago, right?
Okay.
I was not influenced that Denzel was a handsome man, right? And Forrest Whitaker needed some help.
I don't know what. Are you asking me?
Forrest Whitaker.
He was challenged. Stop it.
The point I'm making is
that's the worst comparison ever.
The point I'm making is
Hollywood.
When you look at him, the average woman ain't gonna be like, "Oh man, Forrest Whitaker fine as hell." They gonna look at that. They ain't gonna say that. Now, if they say that, they're looking at his money.
He's married with children.
The point I'm making is,
what's your point?
And Hollywood didn't influence my opinion. Seal, okay, Seal. What's the model's ex-husband?
The singer Seal, yeah.
Yeah, Seal. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Seal is through booking. I'm sorry.
Well, that's what that is. Okay.
Seal is through booking.
But that's
and I don't need Hollywood
to tell me somebody's opinion. That's one person's opinion.
But that's the point I'm making.
Everybody don't think like that.
Can I say this?
Say it. Say it.
Hollywood didn't influence the opinion that I have of him. Now I say he's through booking to me. I ain't say that the next person may think that. But the point I'm making is Hollywood didn't determine me, what didn't have anything to do with how I felt about how Seal looked. And somebody can look at me and say, well, I don't know what she's talking about. She's not pretty. And that's their opinion. But the point I'm making is, if I see a nice looking man, or I see a woman that I think is a pretty lady, I don't think she's pretty just because Hollywood told me she was pretty. I'm seeing it with my own eyes. And you know why I know what I'm talking about? I have seen babies, 6-7 month old babies, when a not so pretty person reached for them and they screamed in horror. Because now is the baby influenced by Hollywood? No, the baby ain't influenced by Hollywood. The baby got eyes. The baby got eyes.
Have you ever occurred that the baby was accustomed to the mom and dad and not the stranger?
No.
Oh,
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about everybody who ain't looking like Fright Night can reach and grab the baby. Because I witnessed this now. Everybody who ain't looking like Fright Night can reach and grab the baby. But then this person over here that's kind of looking, like Freddy Krueger or somebody. They try to reach and grab the baby, and the baby start hollering, screaming at the top of their lungs. I remember when my nephew was a baby, he did that.
Shame on you.
So the point I'm making is the baby influence? Is Hollywood influencing the baby of what beauty is to that child? No. Because you see with your own eyes of what you think is beautiful and what you think is not so beautiful. And that's just how I see it.
When you look at movies dealing with bodies, let's say beach movies, y'all, everybody remember Baywatch, right? Now this is Hollywood. That's a Hollywood movie. It's in Hollywood. How many people of larger size did you see that played the main characters? Even when they did part two with that's Hollywood telling me right now. You and I, when we take the Fantastic Voyage out of state and we go down to the beach, in our mind, anybody that's not slim fitting a two-piece or a guy not muscular, that's Hollywood. We what is going on with that picture? Oh my God! No, she didn't. Stomach everywhere. We was taught that because in the movies, in the Hollywood movies, dealing with beach movies, we only saw the models that was super slim with a nice figure. Hollywood taught us that. Just like we can think about another good example of how Hollywood influences us. Just say we're at the beach again. We want to get on the boat.
You saying Hollywood influences you not to look a sloppy mess?
You better not look like that on the beach. No, I mean you really can. You really can. You really can. But this is gonna be a minimum only thing. This is gonna be a minimum. You better not get out there with that two-piece on.
You just said you better not look like that.
Because Hollywood has influenced us to look at people a certain way. You go out there at the beach when it's all slim and everything's set in motion. you better get out there when the sun is going down. Because other than that, you're gonna be stirred at in a horrible way. You're gonna be very. You're gonna be criticized.
I don't need Hollywood to tell me to say I don't look good.
Yes, you do.
I don't need Hollywood to tell me to say you like don't look good.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yes, you do. But because you're not being honest
you're not being honest.
You're not being honest in this total form. Because
tell me this: did Hollywood influence you by all the women that you approached back in your day before we got married, or even were you influenced by Hollywood? Hollywood told me she looks good, so let me go up and talk to her. Or Hollywood told me she doesn't look good. Or did you just see with your own eyes what looked good to you?
Honey,
so you were influenced by Hollywood.
No, this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying it engulfed your whole life. I'm just saying some areas of your life, Hollywood has influenced us to look at people a certain way and be critical of that individual. So Hollywood has shared with us what slim is. Hollywood has shared with us what big is. Hollywood has shared with us what's rich and what's poor, what's the haves and the have-nots. That's what Hollywood has shared with us. So when we say beauty is in the eye of the beholder,
broken, rich is rich.
But when Hollywood tell us, when we say to ourselves, honey, husband, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. We saw each other for who we were. That's what we saw. But Hollywood said, well, neither one of us can play in the movie. Not in the lead role. You might can play the butler.
So you're saying that you're saying that
you might can play the maid, or you can drive the bus.
So okay, let me ask you on a personal thing again.
I've been influenced.
So you think what's pretty because of what you've seen on TV?
Now, when I say I've been influenced, I've been influenced. But as of today of 2023, I've cut my own path. But coming up in certain places, you see slim as slim, and you see big as big. That's a reality. You see poor as poor, you see rich as rich. That's a reality that was dealt with everybody in America through the media, through newspaper ads. We see what rich and what
influence Lizzo too. So Lizzo tried.
I don't know who Lizzo is.
So
no, I'm talking about that level.
Okay.
Lizzo is married. It's a lot of slim women.
No, she's not. No, she's not. So anyway,
I don't know.
You don't know. So Lizzo trying to get with you.
Okay. That's what it is.
So you'll get with her?
Duh, I'm married. I'm married. Why would I commit adultery? Duh. Okay. We had a video with that lady about they need single women. What you trying to make me an adulterer? No. But you base this on her side. What side's got to do with it?
You know the right.
Love is love.
Okay, so
love is love. You got one more time. One more time to talk about these folks on their side.
I'm not talking about you. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it 100.
That's 100. Mine is 2. Because you hung up on what Hollywood show as discrimination.
I'm letting Hollywood off the hook.
No, you're not.
Because what I'm saying is, what looks good to me is naturally looking good to me, and it was by no influence of Hollywood. It's all I'm saying.
Honey,
and you know it too.
Here's the truth. We're gonna let that go because listen to me, people. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. She's, that situation. Hollywood has influenced all of us. We all have been at some point. That don't mean it ran our lives, but at some point we were very discriminative against other people versus based on weight and size, money and money not. Based on what we seen on TV and based on what we just seen and just natural living. What meaning we out at the mall or shopping or something. We know what obesity is. We know what anorexia is.
Because Hollywood
anorexia is.
Hollywood showed you, right?
Yeah, we know.
So you only look at what is fat because Hollywood said it's fat.
But when I see it with my own eyes, my views are totally different, and I do it from a heart, based on a heart transplant, so to speak.
Because why you ain't never living no life fat?
But that ain't the question up in this gym. But we talking about it. Did Hollywood influence me? Yes, Hollywood influenced Pop. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe We doing YouTube. We're not gonna do Facebook right now, or Instagram, or TikTok. We focusing on YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that like button and comment and let us know what we talking about. Now, everything that we say,
comment and say whether you roll with me or you own this BS that he talking about.
Everything we say, that's our view, that's our opinion. It's not might not be necessarily yours, but it's okay. We like the feedback. Talk to us when you have a chance. Comment. Let us know what you think about what we're doing. Like I said, we just getting started. We got a lot of work to do. We're gonna make this better as we go on. But make sure and don't forget to just smash that notification button. Right. Because we plan on not having long podcasts, but we do want everybody to be informed. We want the humor side of what we're doing, and we want the serious side of what we're doing, and we want all y'all to be enjoy and have a level of comfort and trusting in what we saying is true. And that's gonna be it. I'm Pie once again. I got my soul music. I'm gonna get that back crunk, and that's just what we do. Honey, you want to tell them why I close it out?
Please subscribe.
I just said that.
Hit like, but most importantly, please comment, because he with that mess. And if you comment, then I already know who gonna roll with me. All right, I got faith.
She said something about facts. See what I'm talking about? Oh, biased person. Y'all be good. Once again, we like to end it with a kiss.